welcome back to the Alpha Auto Adventures video. In today's video, I'm going to be winterizing the Alfa Romeo. I got my Scorpion tires on the stock wheels here. So a few things that I'm going to do. Obviously, I already got the tires mounted and all that balanced. I do want to ceramic coat them, okay, just to give them a little extra protection from all the salt and grime of the winter. And then I'm also going to try out the Mfinity coatings. This is a waterless wash, but they claim to have 3 months of protection in a ceramic nano kind of way. So I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll find out. Alright, this is going to go over the vinyl wrap that's still on my car. Hopefully it doesn't change the hue or the color since my wrap is a satin finish. Hopefully it doesn't give it any more of a gloss. I know that the ceramic coating that they make for wraps, they claim that it doesn't do that. So hopefully they use the same type of technology here. And it does actually say wrap, paint, and plastic on this bottle. So should be good to go. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of check my battery and give it a little charge. Since these batteries are notorious for kind of being shitty and failing. I know mine's already been replaced from the original owner. I haven't even tested it, so hopefully it's not super drained or anything like that. And then I'll maybe do another couple things to the car just to get it ready for winter. So let's jump into the video and hopefully you find this helpful. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these down again. Alright, so here's what I'm going to be using: the Mfinity Nano-Ceramic coating made for the wheel. Alright, so I'm back. I finished the 4 wheels and this is how much I have left. Hopefully that's focusing pretty well. So definitely more leftover liquid material with these wheels compared to the variant wheels. Obviously I think there's just less surface to cover, and I was using this pretty aggressively, I would say. I wasn't really counting super specifically to 8 drops each time. And yeah, so good amount left. Here's what they look like. Obviously you can't really tell. There's definitely a little bit more of a sheen to them. Nice and glossy finish, nice and clean. And yeah, I mean, again, with the ceramic coating, it's always a little tricky. I always am indifferent about how I feel about it because you can't, you're applying this liquid and then you are letting it cure after 60 to 90 seconds and then you're wiping it off. So all that work you just put in applying it, you have to make sure it's level, no high spots, wait till it kind of flashes, it gets a little soapy, like dried soap leaving streaks, and then at that point you come in with a clean towel in this case and wipe it or smooth it out, and it should look nice and shiny like these do. So I'm going to take the remainder of the material, here we go, and I'm going to do the center caps, which I didn't do. Alright, so I'm going to jump in another step that I'm doing to get the Alpha ready for winter. Just a little extra protection. So I'm going to use the Mfinity. This is a waterless wash, but it's their Nano-Ceramic coating, and it says that it's designed for surfaces that have been applied or covered with ceramic and surfaces that haven't. So it says it lasts up to 4 months on surfaces that are coated and 2 months on non-coated surfaces. Prior to application, make sure all areas have been treated free of large dirt particles, blah, blah, blah. So the car is washed already. I took it through a touchless. Preserve will start to cure within 30 minutes. Allow the product to cure and harden for 12 to 24 hours to achieve the long-lasting possible protection. Every time you need to clean or detail, preserve it. So, yeah, that's what this is called, Mfinity Preserve. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it to the whole car. I'm not going to film that. I'm just going to show you a little bit on the hood. Make it simple. I'm going to do like half the hood at a time. Get my microfiber. Have it folded. I think that's a generous amount. Alright, so I got the whole car covered, you know, not quite half the bottle, so that's pretty good. And again, I was spraying pretty generously, like it said. Nice kind of wet coating. Car was pretty clean to begin with, so that made it a lot easier. You definitely don't want to use this if there's a lot of like heavy dirt and grime on the car. But if it's pretty clean, it's pretty easy. Just kind of apply a nice thin medium coat. I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna remove any residue with a clean microfiber cloth. All right, so it's been a little bit more than a half hour, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but yeah, I think you can. There's some streaks still on the car. So I got my clean microfiber. I'm gonna go ahead and buff out. Nice, that works pretty well. I don't know if you can see the streaks. There are the streaks. I'm gonna go over it, and they're gone. So I'm gonna do that over the whole car, and should be good to go. All right, so I got her all wiped down. The satin finish of the wrap is sustained. Didn't make it any more glossy. Or I believe some ceramic coating products will actually change the finish of materials. This did not. It's a nice little glisten to it, but definitely has that satin look still that I really enjoy. Car looks good. It's gonna sit for about 10-12 hours, let it really cure, and be ready to go for the rest of the winter. All right, let's chat a little bit about two of my favorite winter features here. So we got with the factory auto starter, when it's, I believe, like 37 degrees Fahrenheit or colder, the heated seats and heated steering wheel will automatically turn on and be nice and crisp for you when you're ready to get in and drive. So that is a real nice feature on these cold days. Just that little added comfort. And to piggyback off that, the heated steering wheel, unlike our Toyota that we have, it actually warms the whole steering wheel, 360 degrees of warmth. I think the Toyota, you're only getting it at like 3 and 9 o'clock. So if you're a proper driver, that's fine and dandy. But if you hold the steering wheel at the top or bottom or any kind of combination, you're gonna miss out on that heated steering wheel. not in this case. So really like that. Just a cool little extra bonus thing for the winter here. If you're not in a cold climate, then who cares, right? But you're probably not watching this video about me winterizing this car if that's the case. But anyways, a few other things. I got the all-season floor mats that I did a while back. I've been running that year-round, but definitely a good feature to catch all the melting snow and salt and all that jazz. And what else? Check the battery. That level looked good. Alternators recharging everything appropriately. Topped off the fluids, windshield wiper fluid primarily, because you know, once it snows and you get all the grime on the windshield, you got to get it off. And if you don't know, another cool feature I like about this car, if you have the car, you know, is when you do use the windshield wiper fluid, it doesn't get sprayed from the nozzle on the hood or under the hood. It's actually built into the wiper blades, so it's very controlled and just very smart. I like it. You know, you don't get the overspray, you don't get any of that craziness. Not that it, you know, not a big deal, but again, just a little detail thing like that. Really cool. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. As always, consider subscribing. I'm gonna do a video. We haven't had much snow yet, so I haven't really put this car to the test with the winter tires. I want to turn off traction control, have some fun, see how it handles. So again, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that video when I get to it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.